Children of the 80s count among their fondest memories that of going to the Toys and Gifts Fair at Philsite to pick out their Christmas goodies and enjoy carnival rides. Indeed, the massive concrete structure at the CCP complex along Rojas Boulevard was a veritable haven for every wide-eyed child in the metropolis, that families made it their destination of choice for surefire holiday cheer. Originally meant to carry trade exhibits such as book fairs, beverage shows, heavy machinery, automobiles, and construction shows, the building took on a different atmosphere with massive crowds during the Yuletide season. But unlike the itinerant country fairs that popped up for a week or two during a district or town fiesta, it was meant to become the go-to place for weekdays and weekends. Fred J. Elizalde, whose wife had just born him a daughter, wanted something that young Filipino children would enjoy, and he wanted it to be affordable to the general public. So, in that fateful strategic planning session in 1991, FJE's brilliant creativity came to the fore when he pitched the concept of converting Philsite into a full-fledged theme park for families to enjoy. Immediately, the team set about to make the concept a reality. They engaged the design services of Silvestre and Associates to meet FJE's vision of a singular traffic flow of park goers so that everyone sees each ride, and around it, the various stores themed to that ride. Every single executive in the FJE group pitched in, regardless of position, individually handling activities and controlling the resources needed for such. Facilities were constructed in record time throughout the 3.4-hectare complex, and concessionaires did their share. The initial rides were modest: a double-deck carousel, a kiddie coaster, bumper cars, and bumper boats. By popular vote, the phrase Star City won over other suggested names. And finally, the park opened. Not one to rest on his laurels, FJE constantly sought to improve park facilities, so he sent his management team on various trips overseas to observe and pick up new ideas. OFWs were interviewed at Ocean Park. Theme park consultants from the US were also invited to share inputs with the team. And because he wanted the park to stay open despite adverse weather conditions, the managers were sent to visit Switzerland and check out a huge tent structure used as an expo venue, Oculars at the Mall of America in Minnesota, and the Rides convention in Los Angeles were also conducted. Rides from Europe were brought in, starting with the Cyclone Loop, the country's first 360-degree loop roller coaster traveling at 60 kilometers per hour, and the Flume. Bringing the fear factor concept forward, film director Peke Galiaga was asked to design the first haunted house, which really had park visitors plowing in, later to be replaced by the Gabi ng Lagim. Animatronic specialists from De La Salle University were brought in to help set up the robotics displays, which eventually became the stellar attraction in what was premised as a volcanic island in the South Pacific with extinct and mysterious life forms. Further enhancing the popularity of the theme park was a television program called The Wimples, aired over RPN 9 on Saturday mornings. Based on a tour the world in one spot concept, park attractions were eventually grouped into 4 clusters: South America, Asia, United States, and Europe. But things were not always rosy for the park. In 1995, it was hit by fire. It took practically an entire year to rebuild the recreation complex. A smaller fire also did slight damage 4 years later. But the park eventually bounced back, much better than before. The precursor of Snow World became a must-go-to in the park. The current version offers ice carvings in different themes and features Asia's longest ice slide. It has fulfilled many a Pinoy's dream of experiencing snow in negative 17 degrees surroundings. A virtual reality ride featuring the latest state-of-the-art technology from the USA was also on hand. In 2001, FJE was inspired to build a world-class theater, the Star Theater, envisioned to be the home of Lisa Maguha Elizalde's Ballet Manila and a regular venue for events co-organized with Manila Broadcasting Company, appealing to the mass audience. Star City's core market, FJE had correctly realized that the construction of theaters would allow Star City to offer to the public what other amusement venues did not: world-class entertainment acts. The first of such acts was a creative weaving of local circus acts, the refined moves of ballet, and song numbers by pop artists called Circus de Ballet. Belen began its run in Star Theater, signaling a renaissance period in Star City's history. Inspired by this success, FJE constructed Aliw Theater the following year, boasting the highest seating capacity for Philippine theaters in its class. It became the venue for more Circus de Ballet productions, which were part of the park's core Yuletide offerings. Princess of the Moon, with music composed by FJE and Can Can. In 2003, FJE embarked on his boldest move yet by building a second floor and roof to cover most of the park's footprint. The park was on its way to becoming the first of its kind integrated amusement and entertainment center. The park's rides and attractions continue to be the reason why the public return year after year. At the center of the park is an artificial mountain housing a water ride with proudly homegrown special effects. Pirate Adventure transports its riders into the swashbuckling world of seafaring bandits. Indoor and outdoor rides for children and adults to savor incessant thrills remain the most popular among park visitors, particularly Star Flyer, Surf Dance, and Star Frisbee. Jungle Splash, Viking, Telecombat, and Wacky Worm are also perennial favorites. All these are subjected to stringent annual inspection checks by a qualified ride inspector accredited by the Amusement Ride Certification Body for the state of California, USA.
I've been working here at Star City close to 20 years, finding them rides, training their people, and telling them which rides are safe, having them make the rides safer by recommendations in Star City's.
Star City now hosts the tallest Ferris wheel in the country and features an adventure zone that is perfect for team-building activities. These days, there's also a tag arena called Laser Blaster, with the newest attraction, Star Dome, providing a unique adventure amid holographic imaging. The shopping stalls, while having been whittled down from the 300 or so merchants in the original Toys and Gifts Fair, continue to offer a wider array of low-cost merchandise from which to choose at the Hong Kong Center Strip. And to satisfy the palate, there is a gamut of food stalls with gustatory delights that are easy on the pocket. A party place on the second floor is likewise available for those celebrating special occasions. The park continued to innovate by holding band concerts and special events for holiday themes like Halloween. The pitch became such a hit that even shopping malls eventually adopted the concept of providing live entertainment to regular habitués. The transfer of Manila Broadcasting Company from Legazpi Village to the CCP complex also allowed greater synergy among members of the FJE group of companies. This has led to the confluence of ideas in implementing special events and programming activities. Today, 25 years since it first opened, Star City is proud to bill itself as the country's biggest air-conditioned, all-weather theme park, built with more rides and attractions for all age groups. Kids, bigger kids, and teenagers, family, moderate thrill, and extreme for people of all walks of life. Star City has earned a rightful place in Philippine pop culture. Amid the laughter and the screams, the happiness, and the thrills, there lies the commitment of Star City to provide the public access to a world-class recreational complex where they can derive maximum enjoyment from a stimulating array of indoor and outdoor attractions again and again. Fully assured of their safety, to banner the best of Filipino artistry on stage at prices the general public can afford, and to allow fun-loving Filipino families to pick up memorable experiences that they will cherish in years to come.